Hello and good evening, my friends. How are you? This is the 19th TH. I don't know how to say it in our challenge. Wow, we're doing good. I hope Shabbat was amazing and that you had a good rest and that you had a chance to connect to your oneness. And actually, I read a book. It's a book that I return to from time to time. Eat, Pray, Love. I hope you read it. Elizabeth Gilbert. If you haven't, please do. And she's writing. It's a journey that she's sharing it, and she's talking about the one, the power of the oneness. And she's saying, I won't read it because it's in Hebrew. I don't know the English translation, but this is idea, like every other philosophical idea, is like a very easy to understand, but very hard to live by. It's like, okay, I understand that we're all one and that the divinity is within us, but what now? What do you do with it now? So when I read it, I left. It made me laugh because I thought I throw you to the water, to the deep water, and now what are you going to do with it? So I want to take you back to one of the homeworks that we did a week ago, dealing with our fears. So you remember we divided the fears to three categories, to the easiest one, to the medium one, and to the hard one. And today I want to take you back to the medium one. And before I'm going to throw you to deal with your fears, I want to give you as an inspiration two phrases from Tehillim. One is from Tehillim 121, and it says in Hebrew, I will look up to the mountains from where my help will come, and this is my translation, but it says, when I says from where, in Hebrew, me'ain, and usually that's what we will translate, me'ain, from where, but it's not. Ein, it's with aleph, not with ain, okay? It's from the void. There's nothing, en klum, there's nothing. So from the nothingness, my help will come. And we talked about it yesterday. We know that there is a dualism in this world and there's good and bad. And from the bad, stuff will come. Stuff can rise up from the emptiness, from the nothingness. Okay? If you remember, we talked about it, that God created the nothingness out of the divinity. We needed the emptiness, the nothingness, void, so we can create light. So yes, I'm not afraid to deal with my fears, because from my fears I will grow. And another phrase from Tehillim, verse 103, I think, chapter 103, says, Gam ki elech begei tzal mavet lo ira ra. My God, it's going to be hard for me to translate to English, but because it's a famous phrase. Even when I will walk in the shadow of death, right? You know that verse? I will know no fear because you are with me. But it says you in Hebrew, ata. Usually we'll translate it, ata means God. You are with me. Even if I'll go in the shadow of death, I will know no fear because God is with me. But when I learned Kabbalah, in the Kabbalah Center many years ago, always when there was the word ata, they said aleph to taf to the hey of the malchut. Aleph ataf lehei shel malchut. What does it mean, aleph ataf? Aleph ataf. It's all the Hebrew letters. Nachon? Ata, there's aleph, taf, and hey. Aleph, taf, it's all the Hebrew letters. And again, if you remember my teaching, Sefer Yetzirah gives the aleph bet not just the power to write and to talk. It's actually treat them as entities. It's energy entities, okay? And the aleph to taf, all the Hebrew letters created everything. It's not just yad, yud, daled. It's many things. Lavan is not just a color, lamed, bet, nun. It's a lot of things. Your name, we talked about it. So aleph ataf means represent all the spiritual knowledge, all the spiritual energy. And it goes where? To the hey, which is the hey of the malchut, the lower hey. Okay? Kmo, like we talked about tshuva, tashuv hey, that the last hey needs to go back to the Yud, Hey, and Vav, the full name of God. So again, I will know no fear because not you're with me. My ability to make the connection between the divinity and the here and now, between the upper realm and the lower realm. So what do I want you to do? I want you to go back to your list. If you haven't done one, write the list. Make them in 3 groups. One is the easiest one is the medium one, and one is the hardest one. Go to your medium one. Choose one fear. Okay? One fear. And look at that fear. Take a deep breath. Do as a mantra the verses in from Psalms, from Tehillim. Okay? גם כי אלך בגיא צל מוות לא ירא כי אתה עמדי. אשא עיני אל ההרים מאין יבוא עזרי. Remember that. Look at the word that you wrote on your paper. And look at that and say, I have the power to break you down. You're not going to control me. I'm going to get power over you. Yes, I won't let you, the energy, the power to control me. Okay, it's only a fear. I know fear is an emotion, but I know that I have the power. I am the divinity. The divinity is within me. How can I let a fear control me? And another thing, you're not here and now, you're somewhere in the future. I'm not afraid from the future because it's not there. I'm here. I'm in the presence of the divinity. And the divinity, it's here. The spark of light is within me. I'm not afraid because in the present, nothing can harm me. Maybe in the future, but who cares? I don't know what to do with the future. I'm here. So, hey, fear, I'm not afraid of you anymore. Hey, fear, you can't harm me. You can't. Because I'm powerful beyond my imagination. And I can do whatever I want to do. And I can create a world, a reality, that you are not part of my life. Yes. Woohoo! Hallelujah! Guys, that's what we need to do. And please, if you are brave enough, share your fear with me and let me help you. Let's have that conversation with our fears, and let's remember how powerful we are. And we're not gonna give them a governor to rule over us. No, we're gonna win that. Wow. Okay, so have an amazing evening, and bli neder, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And if you need my help, if you want to call me, you want to talk to me, you want to Zoom me, please do so. I don't want to let this days to pass. This is Elul, and we're doing something amazing. Okay, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bli neder. Bye, litrot.